Yeah, I just want to get this out. They have the Million Man March. They have the Women's March. But where is the Youth March? The Youth March. You know, they don't have nothing for our youth. You know, a worldwide million youth march where all the youth, I would say from the ages of 18 to 24 or whatever they consider the youth to be. If you're younger, go with a parent. Because my thing is, right, the way how the shit that I've been dealing with my son, I see in society, they don't care about our youth. And let me just insert this in too, because I have to. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say, no, let me insert this in. Case in point, just like with the young lady, I don't know who lied to you and told you when I first met you, it was 1 o'clock in the morning, you had on booty shorts and you wouldn't go home. And I kept telling, that little girl kept looking at me like I had 2 heads and 5 fingers. So that was one. Second, it's a lot though. Just like my son come home with scratches on his face. It looked like his face was swollen, like somebody beat him in his face. And then my son gonna call her. I feel bad if he think that's love. My son gonna call her and say, she gonna say, your face always swollen. No, little girl, you was hitting on my son. And my niece know it too. And she sit there, it's all right though. And she's sitting there and she scratching my son and hitting on my son. My son don't hit her back. I always told my son, a female ever put their hands on you, he must have think that's love. Like something has to be wrong. You know, something is very wrong. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. I don't know, when I say the youth, I mean youth that cares. The youth that cares about their life. Because mind you, they're the future. They are the ones that have to go through what they're going to go through until they become adults. It's not like before back in the days. Now it's worse. Because the parents want to be the kid's friend. You know, it's just all kinds of weird stuff going. They don't care about our youth. I don't care what nobody say. So I had to just throw that in there, because this young girl, she is the youth. But at the end of the day, when I first met you, you had my son locked up, smoking weed in the park. You didn't even go to the court. I had the mother gonna call me. She was talking about my son, and the mother gonna call me and talk about your son is in jail for what? He was smoking weed in the park. She didn't even go. She didn't even care. It was me that had to look through my contacts, because he was using my phone to find this. Other than that, I would have went to work and even know my son was in jail. This is what I'm talking about. And of course, nobody's gonna respect the youth. But I'm not talking about that. See, that's that other kind of youth. But they don't care. That little girl's a bad influence. My son does not. He see evil, but he don't want to admit it. Just like the other day, you sitting there harassing my son about weed. You know he ain't got no money. He took all his money when he was working, spent it on you. And like I'm gonna keep saying, you's a nasty ass little girl, and I'm gonna keep saying it. So whoever know her on Instagram, just know that that's what I think of her, a nasty little girl. I'm gonna give my son a sweater called Shakers and Movers. She says she know too much, and she too fucking grown and hot in the ass, and I'm not going for it. I'm not going for it, and that's why I was telling my son, you 19 years old, if you don't want to be with me, you are welcome to go. Because I'm not tolerating none of that. I don't tolerate shit like that. That's something that I don't do. So anyway, I say this to say this. Like I said, a million youth march for the youth. Nobody cares about them no more. From what I've seen, nobody cares about these kids. They care about themselves, but don't care about these kids. They don't help these kids. When I was growing up, I got help. The people that was in my life, down to my school teachers, down to my principals, they helped me. They didn't overlook me when I had problems and I went to school. No, they helped me. Now these days, they don't give a fuck. Excuse my French, they don't care about our youth. If they die, let them die. That's how they feel. Or they're locking them up. It's a shame. I'm telling you. When I get on here and I express myself, and whoever like on my page, because I used to be like on Instagram, but somebody keep recording it. when I reach out and I get on video, it ain't for you to think this is a game. Because people got issues where they think, oh, she crazy, oh, she didn't know. Something is wrong. My nephew, you in prison. You built for that. Your mother taught you how to be like that. My son, you go to prison, sweetie, you might as well just... Because you ain't going to survive, sweetie, because you're not built that way. You're not built that way. Something, obviously, there's some type of mental illness that's involved for you to behave the way you behave. Simple as that. You know? There's obviously something is wrong. Something is wrong.